Hi everyone, my name is Navneesh and you're watching English with Navneesh. I know it's been a long time. I have not uploaded any video on my YouTube channel. However, I promise that I will try to upload videos on a regular basis on my YouTube channel, English with Navneesh. And also, I've been asked and told that why don't you use Hindi as a medium for those who are at level 0 or level 1 or who are just planning to learn English so that they can understand. So I will try to include Hindi in terms of a medium for those who are at level 0 or level 1. Definitely I will try. Okay, and before I start with today's video, I have few statements. I would request you to tell me if these statements are correct. You can mention your answer in the comment box. The first statement is, I have visited Mumbai last weekend. The second statement is, I am having a pen. Third statement is, everyone are responsible for this act. So these are the three statements. I would request you to tell me if these sentences are correct in the comment box. And if you want to know the answers for these three statements, I would request you to watch this video till the end. So before we start the journey of this video, I would request you to share this video with everybody in your friend circle, with those people who wants to learn English, for those who are not in a position to pay for any English tuitions, so I would request you to share this video with all of them, within your families, within your friends, so that they can learn English for free. So let's start today's journey, and as I always say, don't grow alone, grow with everybody. Thank you so much. So let's start the journey. So before we start with our video, I would just want to inform you, or just a knowledge information. I am currently reading a book called Meditation. I think it's written by Swami Vivekananda. I'm really not sure, but I am currently reading that book. So it's a nice book. In that book, the book basically talks about why we should meditate. That's number one. The book also talks about how we should meditate and what are the importance of meditation. The one most important thing that I have realized is, if you meditate, it helps to control a lot of things. If you have any bad habits, if you meditate, it will help you to decrease, or it will help you to reduce that bad habits. So I would request you to definitely read this book. The link for the book I will provide in the description below. And I have written down few statements, so I will refer to the statements in and out. I will tell you the incorrect statement, and also I will tell you the correct statement. I will also give you the reason why this statement is incorrect. So let's look at the first statement. The incorrect statement is, I am having a car, or I am having a pen, or I'm having a problem, I am having a meeting tomorrow. The reason, first I will tell you the correct statement. First is, I have a car, or I have a meeting, or I have a problem or a concern. Why this statement is incorrect? Understand, have is a helping verb. And when you use have, you cannot use have in the ing form. There are few exceptions. If you're eating something or drinking something, these are the only exceptions where you can use have. For example, I am having my dinner. Good. I'm having my lunch. Good. I'm having my juice. Absolutely brilliant. Other than that, have will never take an ing form. okay, because again it's a helping verb, and helping verb will never take an ing form. It's only the action verbs or the main verbs, those will take an ing form. So that was the statement number 1. Let's look at another statement. I read book every day. Okay, now it's an incorrect statement. The correct statement is I read a book every day. Now understand, book is a noun, all right, and it's a singular noun. So whenever you use a singular object in a singular form, you should always have a singular article, which is a. So instead of I read book every day, I read a book every day. Another example, I wear shirt. It's incorrect. The correct statement is I wear a shirt. So whenever you use a singular object, before that you'll have to use an article as a, okay, because a represents, or a represents a singular, I would say a singular noun, not noun, I'm sorry, it's a singular article. Okay, so before singular object you always use a. Now if you use that as a plural, for example, I read books every day, then you don't require a as an article before that. Let's look at another statement. I work in the night as well. Okay, this is an incorrect statement. The correct statement is I work at night as well. Now understand, you use in the morning, in the evening, in the afternoon. However, for night, it's always at the night. Okay, so never use in the night, it's always at the night. Let's look at another statement. Okay, I have visited Mumbai last weekend. All right, this is an incorrect statement. The correct statement is I have visited Mumbai, okay, or I visited Mumbai last weekend. I will tell you why. Now, you use have and a verb form, like ed form, the past participle form, when the action has just completed or you're not sure about the action. So when you say I have visited Mumbai, there is no need to add duration or a time frame. So this becomes a present perfect tense. I have explained tenses. You can, I think the link will be available somewhere at the top. You can go and check what are tenses, what is present perfect tense. Or you can say I visited Mumbai, that becomes, or I visited Mumbai last weekend. That's a simple past, which is an action that got completed in the past. Okay, so be careful. Whenever you use have plus a verb in ed form, never give the duration, never talk about the time frame. Let's look at another statement. Myself, Navinish. This is a common error that everyone says, myself and your name. No, the correct statement is my name is Navnish or I am Navnish. Myself is a reflexive pronoun, and reflexive pronoun can never be used with name. So if you go for an interview and if you say myself Navnish, okay, it's grammatically incorrect. So either you can say my name is Navnish or I am Navnish. Also, never say this is Navnish or this is Rahul. No, this is always used with object. So this is a pen, this is a book, this is a table. With human beings, we don't use this. So remember that. Let's look at another statement. Johnny was born on May. Incorrect. The correct statement is Johnny was born in May, not on. Okay. In and on are prepositions. Okay. You use in with months. Okay. Now, if it's a date, then you'll use on. For example, Johnny was born on 8th of May. So for dates, you will always use on. If it's a month, you will always use in. Remember this. Let's look at another statement. This is a common one and everyone makes a mistake. Okay. Did you changed the password? Okay. This is a common error everyone does. It's incorrect. The correct is, did you change the password? Now remember, did is a past form of do. Okay. In a sentence, you cannot have two past form of verbs. Now in this sentence, you have did as a verb and change as a verb. Okay. So if did is already a past form, you cannot have change in past form. It has to be in present form. So instead of saying, did you change to your password? You should always say, did you change your password? Or I have also heard people saying, did you ate food? It's incorrect. Did you eat food? Okay. Did you went there? Incorrect. Did you go there or go to the school? Something like that. Okay. So always remember, whenever you use did, okay, as did is already in past form, okay, you will not use another verb in past form. It has to be in present form. Let's look at another statement. Give me a minute. It's an incorrect statement. I know everyone uses this. Give me a minute. It's absolutely incorrect. The correct statement is allow me a minute. Understand, no one has a minute. No one can give you a minute. It's always, you need to ask permission. Okay. Permission to give some time. Okay. So it's not about give, it's always allow. Allow me a minute while I check the information, or allow me a couple of minutes while I do something for you. So it's always allow me a minute and not give me a minute. Remember that. Let's look at another statement. Okay, this is a common one. I told to send an email to the customer. Okay, it's an incorrect statement. If you read the sentence or if you hear the sentence, you will not find any error. You will find it's absolutely correct. No, it's not I told to send an email to the customer. No, it's I told him to send an email to the customer. Whenever you use told and tell, it should be associated with a human. So you can say, I told Rahul to send an email, or I told him to send an email, or I tell him every day to send an email. Okay. So remember, with told or tell, you will always use a person associated to that. It could be a noun, person's name, or it could be a pronoun. Let's look at another statement. Okay, this is a common. When you introduce your friend with someone else and that friend is working with you, you say, he or she is also working with me. It's absolutely incorrect. No, that's incorrect. The correct is, she or he works with me as well. Okay, that's a correct statement. The reason being, working or ing, okay, so when you say she is also working with me, it's a literal transfer of Hindi into English when you say ye bhi mere saath kaam karta hai. You don't want to transfer Hindi into English. The correct statement is he or she works with me as well. Okay, so remember this. This is a common error that everyone does. Let's look at another statement. Okay, how much apple did you buy? Now, this is a confusion. Okay, the correct statement is, how many apples did you buy? Now remember, apples is a subject that we're talking about in this sentence. That's number one. Okay, apple is a countable noun. That means you can count them. 1 apple, 2 apple, 3 apples, 4 apples. I'm sorry, all as S, like 1 apple, 2 apples, 3 apples, 4 apples, 5 apples. So if you use a countable object or a noun, and if you want to use a quantifier, you should always use the quantifier as many. I have also uploaded a video on how to use and when to use much and many. The link will be above somewhere in the video. I would request you to go watch what's the difference between much and many and what are quantifiers. So important, if it's a countable noun, you use many, okay, as a quantifier. If it's an uncountable noun, for example, how much money do you have? You cannot count money. Understand? You can count rupees, you can't count notes, but you cannot count money. Okay. So these were today's statements, or I would say phrases, which we use in a wrong way in our daily conversation. So I hope you liked this video. I tried using Hindi somewhere, but I will definitely try to use Hindi in my next video so that people or participants who are new to English, they can understand what I'm talking about. So thank you so much for watching this video. Once again, I would request you to share this video with your friends, families, share with everybody, okay, so that they can get a lot of benefit from this video, because this is free, absolutely free. And as I said, don't grow alone, grow with everybody, okay? Knowledge is always sharing. You should always share your knowledge. Sharing is always caring. So with that, I would like to thank all of you for watching this video. I will definitely upload another video on subject verb agreement. That video is due for a long time, but I will definitely work on that, and I will upload a video on subject verb agreement. Thank you for joining in once again. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you, subscribe to my channel, okay? I will be back once again. Thank you so much.